Pam, and welcome back to Ken on the Go. I am joined again by my great guest,
Banana Brunson.
and we are going back into Sherlock Holmes, Crime and Punishment.
Yep, let's get it. Probably gonna punish more people than we are going to absolve them.
Because that's just what we do here.
We're 1 for condemning people right now. So we're going back in to our ghost train scenario where
Ghost Train.
we pretty much figured out what happened already. So now we just need to play the game and allow it to catch up with our thought processes.
Yes.
Okay. So, I guess first things first, let's check the tests. Solve the mystery of the vanished train, find out what the special wagon was carrying.
Well, we already figured out what the wagon was carrying.
Yeah, for the most part. So,
It was carrying.
okay,
the
we're
invention.
currently in Chesterfield, so let's triple check what we got going on here. And then we'll head back to Evesham.
Evesham.
There we go. We're looking for sus things.
And the most sus is that you can't open a door in detective mode.
It's a bit odd in my opinion.
Ah!
Watson with that sprint.
I thought it was Slender for a second. Slender Watson.
Oh, you know what I think happened at the end of the last episode?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's quite a bit of time that passes usually between recording sessions of this game. So I genuinely forgot where we left off, but I bet you we left off by leaving Evesham to come to Chesterfield, and we haven't touched a thing here because there's no way I missed this. So here we go. Fishing advertisement. Okay, that's all they wanted. Tickets. Can open the door to the
This
waste
bin
bin.
is full of empty bottles.
Empty bowls.
Someone's a drunkard.
And it's me.
Says the woman who does not drink.
Locked.
You know, I'm not opposed to drinking. It just doesn't really do much for me. I have preferences. And usually my preference is to not drink. However... Okay. Okay. Yep. So much for potentially investigating the track, but I suppose that's fine.
How far can we go? How far can we go? How far?
I don't know. Okay. Just about that far. And it appears that there's nothing to look at, so we're just gonna go
Bums.
take over that ticket man's office. Because the waiting hall is boring.
And no one in it.
Yeah. So back to the ticket office we go. And we can go in here. Ooh, a telegraph. And some Morse code. Okay, Morse code alphabet.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
Well, new ones probably don't.
A telegraph.
Oh yes, the telegraph. Because, like, I know some of the symbols for Morse code, or the patterns, the dot dot dashes, but I certainly don't remember all of it, so cheat sheets just almost always yield darts.
Fun. I just like cheat sheets.
Yeah. They're
I
helpful.
like them so much that I was very tempted to tattoo a cheat sheet onto my arm at one point in my life.
How could you fall asleep at work
Well,
like this?
that's
Excuse me,
A
sir.
really
Wake up.
expensive cheat sheet, my guy.
His breath.
Just
He must have
just the
swallowed
like
half of
formulas
the
that I can
distillery.
never memorize. Just like,
And
yep,
that
now they're part of me.
explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean?
I don't think
Wake up,
that can
please.
technically be banned. They
What?
might require
The
you to have
18
it
hour 72
covered.
train has
but-
arrived?
Yeah, but I could make a
Good
good
day to
argument
you.
that like
We are
this is
investigating the
technically like
disappearance of
you
last
say
night's
like the
train,
reason why you
and we
can't
should
cheat
like
in a
to ask
test
you
is
a few
because like
questions.
you won't have it out in the real world, but like if it's tattooed on me, I will never be removed from it again. So it's like it's not even cheating because I'll never not have it.
Alright, time to investigate this man. Yes, his nose is part of it. Oh, but it's red. We don't care about the mole. We care that his
Oh.
nose is red.
That's because like that's a sign of being drunk is having a red nose, or
The rosacea?
yeah, I think.
Yeah, that can be part of it.
Clean clothes.
He could also be sick.
He could also be sick.
He is also married.
Alcohol flask.
What? Oh, okay, I see. I was like, I clicked on his ring and you're telling me he's an alcoholic. Yes. Whoop. Fishing line.
I thought that was a headphone wire.
It definitely looked like it.
Old school headphone wires.
So I missed something.
Oh,
Is it the crest? It's not the crest.
oh you went over. Oh wait, was that blue because you've already done it? There was something else. There.
Married. Okay. Whatever, game. Alright, let's ask him some
Were
stuff.
there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so
No doubt you were very
Yeah, straight
who
up.
knows say?
He's still out of it. He can't even hide it at this point.
You have to send a telegram each time a train arrives into parts.
That explains why the spelling was not good on the telegram. He was just absolutely slammed, like he's hammered. He can't. He
Station
couldn't
Master
spell.
Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from
Probably
you
his own
last
name
night.
at this point.
It concerned the train, but it was barely.
Also, when you're
comprehensible.
drunk, you don't have very
What?
precise
He's a
movements
fastidious little
necessarily.
twerp, that Bertram.
So he
I remember
probably
everything
was
quite
attempting to
It was late,
spell
and
correctly,
I
but
was
his
tired,
fingers made him
but
hit
I did my
other
work.
buttons.
So what?
A
There's
dot
no
when
need
there
to
was
be
a
so
dash,
petty.
and dashes when there should have been dots.
Yeah, that makes sense. I clearly remember that train.
Alright, so then let's ask him about the... That wasn't it, apparently.
I think this.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late,
Huh, okay.
and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
I think it's binge drinking.
It's gotta be, but like, some of these other ones are much more interesting
Yeah.
questions, but yeah.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
How are we not...
This
I
man has
don't remember
consumed a
You're literally the
considerable
most
amount of
useless
alcohol.
human right
You've
now.
not entirely helped
I don't
us yet,
remember
but
most of yesterday, actually.
It will not be long.
I'm probably not
before
going to
he
remember
is.
this current
Obviously, his testimony
conversation.
cannot be trusted.
There's a reason
will
I haven't
ever
stood
get
up.
any peace?
the whole train just disappeared.
I
It's
probably couldn't if I
unbelievable.
tried.
Okay. I mean, he has fishing line. So he probably wasn't even present yesterday,
Oh.
in all honesty. Like, why would he just have fishing stuff in his pockets?
I don't know. It seems like the type of thing I would just have in my pocket because I went fishing 2 weeks ago and haven't taken it out of my pocket yet, but you know.
Why would you have it in your pocket? Why wouldn't it be in your tackle?
Oh, true. I don't know how fishing works.
That's true.
I just have random things in my pocket for no adequate reason.
Okay, let's see if we have formed any thoughts. Special wagon, Chesterfield Masters untrustworthy, stolen rail track, and the Chesterfield Telegram. So it's gonna be these two.
Mm-hmm.
And
there's a choice.
So past Chesterfield, the train passed through Chesterfield Station despite our being unsure if the station master sent the report. Or Miss Chesterfield, the train never passed through Chesterfield Station. The station master was drunk and his testimony seems unreliable. He could have sent the report without witnessing the train. I'm gonna go with Miss Chesterfield for now. Because these things can be rerouted.
Makes sense. Oh, crap.
And I'm...
Dropped T on my keyboard.
I'm going to leave that as it is, I guess. And nothing else there's going to match up.
Sounds
The whole
good.
train
Sounds good.
just...
I just unplugged my keyboard so that I can clean it off. Because I spilled tea on it.
Okay, so we have a new task. Chesterfield railway station should be carefully examined. So are they going to let me do it now then?
Hopefully.
I'm going to go back into the waiting hall and see if anything's interesting now.
I feel like those packages should be, like the things.
Yeah, you'd think the baggage would be interesting, however.
Like what? Why? Who would leave just bags?
This game doesn't exactly let me do what I want to do anyway.
Yeah. Ooh. And now I'm gonna plug the control.
Now there's a warehouse.
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
Watson, you're just so like
Handcar
Handcar
wheelbase.
Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere.
It appears that the wait, what? It appears
Watson,
that
please tell me, do you
Evidence
believe
was scattered.
in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We
We
saw it coming.
saw the headlights.
And heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
when are you not a little confused?
Savage.
It's not even that savage. I'm constantly a little confused.
A handcar wheelbase.
Now is not the time to get wedged. Alright, let's see if I can jimmy my way into this locked door.
That sounds fun.
Locked. There is no sense in asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
Ooh. Yeah, lockpicking minigame. Here we go.
That's the same one.
Match the lines.
Also known as the worst security method.
I mean... And there we go.
Yay!
We've busted into the mailroom.
Now let's commit a federal offense.
Ooh, there's urine on the ground, I guess. Oh, traces.
Bags were recently dragged here.
Bags were recently grabbed here. Okay. Move the sack. Ah, yes. Bottles.
Wine. A remarkable vintage. These bottles are too expensive.
Dude, this guy was
for a
probably
station
paid off
master's
in
wage.
booze to,
They
like...
were likely taken
Oh.
from the
You know?
parcels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shameful.
Yeah.
And then no one would believe his statements regardless.
Uh-huh.
So, this whole...
But also, that's just like,
These
Instruments.
tools were used quite recently. They are
as
still
someone who's
muddy.
known
We should ask
an
about them.
alcohol,
They buried the train!
an alcoholic or two, like, it's very on point that there would just be bottles, like, in random places because they tend to hide
Railway
bottles
post
because...
bags.
Yeah, they do know that what they're doing is not good, nor is it good for them.
Yeah.
So there is a bit of shame that comes with alcoholism and things of that nature. So yes, they do hide their habits.
When my sister lived with an alcoholic.
Okay.
There would always just be bottles in the weirdest of places.
Spare parts of a handcar. Let's go no traces of the train first. Okay, cool. And we have task. Fake train experiment. The dismantled handcar seems directly connected to our mystery. Reconstruct the handcar to see if it can imitate the vanished train.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Okay, so now we have a new task.
Okay.
Experiments.
Oh, so...
And then let's see. Okay, that's not it. And apparently that's not it.
Speaking of people who are drunk, my sister's roommate used to get very drunk, and she would go out of the house to buy more booze. And she'd get locked out of the house. And my sister lived in an apartment on the second floor, so what she'd do is she'd climb up and climb through the window on the second floor of the house. Drunk.
That's scary. That's
Yeah.
really, really scary.
There's reasons my sister doesn't live there anymore.
Hey, talk.
And that wasn't even the reason. It was because she was physically attacked by that same roommate.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You have
Dirty
to buy
instruments.
some
Tell me why
dirty
they've been
tools
used.
lying
Why is there
around
mud? Why does it rain?
Yes.
Why is the sky
Remind
blue?
me, I should clean them. Although, might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me.
Some
They wanted
workers
to lift
came
the
here
edge of the
and
railway
borrowed
off one of
them.
the stations
Yeah,
on the line,
uh-huh.
so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
Workers.
Who were these workers?
Well,
And were they
didn't seem to be for the
Chilean?
company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink. And
I'm sure
whatever
they
it was,
did.
it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
Yep, apparently. Yeah, so he was incapacitated with
will I
alcohol.
ever get any?
So either he was bribed or he's
Whole
just
train
very
just
stupid.
disappeared. It's
He's just very
Well, it's
dim.
both. Because when you don't care in the first place, it's very easy to continue to not care.
True.
So, that being said,
More empty bottles.
I think we've done everything here, so we should conduct
The experiment.
the experiment. And we probably have to do that elsewhere, if I'm being honest. I'll go look at the handcart one more time, but... Oh! Nope, we can do it here. Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Okay, so we take these wheels, place these wheels. There we go. Okay. Yep. Cool.
It rotates.
Okay, what can we take? Brakes? Brakes are pretty good. There we go.
We probably need some type of light.
A hand mechanism. Yep, we're gonna put that in there. Small gear. In the small gear housing. Makes sense.
Yep, all this. Oh man, there's a grandfather clock. Always wanted a grandfather clock.
Sir,
Any sort of lighting fixture that can be.
I should use the appropriate object here.
can I put more wood? Okay, here we go. Wood. Wood. That was it.
So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson. I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination.
Listen to
Our
teacher.
train requires only a headlight.
And you
a
might
steam
learn
whistle.
something.
Trust me,
Holmes,
pet.
how is it even
Mother,
possible
what's
for a
it?
train to disappear?
Sherlock knows best.
Evidence required.
We
You have
need to attach a headlight and a
Attach a
steam
headlight and a steam whistle.
It's probably back at Evershawn.
No, okay. That's not what I wanted. Good job, game.
Trust me.
Alright, let's go back in here. Does that work as a light? Ooh, a fire extinguisher. That's fun. I just took that.
There's probably gonna be a fire later. I thought I saw something we could grab for a second.
Yeah, same. Long pole. Lovely. Oh, spare parts. Headlight. Beautiful. Yep, we don't question the bad game's mechanics. Steam whistle, even better.
I saw that like when we were building it. Oh, fuck it.
Yeah.
Put it in the fuck it bucket.
Examine. Time to
The
place long
pole
pole.
is now attached.
Oh, so it'll be at the
last.
right angle for the light to
And then-
sit on.
The headlight
Connect.
is attached.
the headlight.
The
then
steam
install
whistle
the
is
steam
now
whistle.
connected.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher.
I already grabbed the fire extinguisher. I'm a genius.
The fire extinguisher. Now, let us see what we have here.
I once touched
Pump pressure.
The steam whistle is ready to be used.
a fire extinguisher like like when I was like doing something else and knocked it over and accidentally just like turned it on, and I was very disappointed.
That's really cool how they set that up.
Watson, I do
But that
believe
takes
that
quite a
we've
bit of
created an exact replica of the
knowing
train
what you're doing,
that
so-
vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very
What?
much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin
But we already knew that! Dude,
Although
he's so
you
slow
half
because he
suspect.
needs to prove the
At any rate,
obvious.
we now need
Because
to
that's
find
like the
where
whole
the
thing,
real
right? Is
train
you
might be hidden.
his whole process of
suggest we use my
elimination. So if you
archives to
remove all
find a
the
more
things that aren't
detailed map
possible,
of our
then the only thing left is
Well, I hope that justifies our having to
Probable.
load
If
your
you
massive
eliminate the
archive
impossible,
suitcase onto the cab.
the
It made us extremely
If you
unpopular
eliminate
with
the
our driver.
impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the solution.
yeah. That's a lot
Holmes,
closer than
how
what
is
I
it
got,
even
but yeah.
possible for a train to disappear?
You're still asking me that, Watson? Okay, so.
God had to nerf me, otherwise I would have been too smart for this world.
Sounds good.
If I believed in God, that makes sense.
Okay, so let's check the luggage one last time.
Maybe someone will leave me an angry comment for that comment.
The whole...
Okay,
Re-examine the bottles.
let me. The controls in this game are brilliant. All right, let's try and talk to the idiot again. Nope. Okay, cool. Not. Oh, Watson. What? Watson. Oh.
How it...
I'm gonna bully him into the door. Watson.
Oh my fucking God.
Watson.
A telegram.
Please open the door.
What were you saying about the controls?
They're just absolutely inspired.
Can we go around the side of the building instead of through it? I want to see like where the bicycle was and stuff like that. I want to. Can you turn on investing? It's probably nothing, but okay, cool. Just wanted to check.
Yeah.
Let's talk to Watson and get some inane
So,
observations.
he's not gonna say anything of use at this point. No, we